Good morning, guys. Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina with a beautiful sunrise view inside Johns Pass. And here goes the hub for its 10-hour all-day trip. Heading out there for some grouper and snapper and hopefully some pelagics like those cobia and kingfish we've been seeing out there. But they've been doing real well on some hogfish, some lane snapper, some few red grouper, plenty of the gray snapper porgies, a few sea bass. Definitely been some good fishing out there near shore on the hub. And this morning we don't have our 5-hour half day leaving. We're switching out the generator on the Florida to get ready for our upcoming 44-hour full moon trip. So unfortunately no 5-hour trip because we're going to be working about 16 hours today replacing a $10,000 generator to make sure this boat is up to snuff for the remainder of this year and next year as we come into dry dock on this boat next September. So beautiful morning we have here this morning. We have some gorgeous weather through this weekend. Looking forward to a great weekend to spend out there on the water. If you want to join us for some near shore or offshore fishing or a day at the island, shelling, snorkeling. We even have dolphin trips, sunset trips. The water is super clear right now, near shore, offshore, and around the island. So it's a great time to get out there to Shell Key or Egmont Key and enjoy absolutely spectacular views. And then around the pass and near shore, that clear water makes it real easy to find the bait and find those predatory fish. We've got a lot of snook action inside the pass. I'm going to show you all the snooks stacked up at the dock here in a second. And we've been seeing a few tarpon and even some redfish action. I was talking to a gentleman this morning who was buying shrimp, Mr. Doug Bryan, and he had caught about 4 redfish and even a few small grouper underneath Johns Pass Bridge prior to sunrise, probably around 4 or 5 a.m. So definitely some good action inside the pass if you want to come down and do some shoreline fishing. But let me show you, let me prove it to you. We're gonna go take a peek at these snook. These snook have been loaded up at the dock recently. We've been catching a ton of them and enjoying our morning aquarium that we have going on here along our dock and all the way up and down the jetty of Johns Pass. Let me show you what we're working with. A little hard to spot. Hopefully you guys can see it well, and hopefully I don't drop my phone in the water. But there's some big girls sitting down there, and plenty of them. Look at them all, would you? All the way down the side of the boat, stacked up. It's been this way for quite a while. Lots of nice snook around Johns Pass right now. And they seem to just be getting bigger and better and more hungry. Hey Brian, can you bring a net full of live shrimp down here? We gotta do our morning feeding on these guys. Definitely pretty entertaining to watch these guys attack these shrimp. You're gonna see here in a second when Brian brings these shrimp down how hungry these fish are. Any passing bait, whether it's a greenback or a pass crab or a live shrimp, these things just attack it. So we're gonna see that firsthand here. Oh yeah, he's got a big old net. Some good snook candy. So let's see what it is. You want to drop them up a little bit there? Yeah. Here we go. Maybe do a big old handful. See that one? Yeah. Oh, that shrimp's a goner. It's crazy how they attack them like that. They're like a pack of dogs. There's the shrimp. So entertaining. It's like we have our own aquarium out here.
Put them on the hook and they don't like them though.
Yeah, it's amazing how they can tell when they're hooked. Definitely not that easy when they're hooked. Oh, look at that one.
Gosh.
Holy cow.
Was it a snook or a red?
I think that was a redfish.
I don't think it was a beast, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 40-inch snook right there, man.
That was crazy. You see the shoulders on that thing?
Yeah.
It came to investigate what we were doing.
Big ugly swamp snook right there. Looks like one of the ones you see in Joe's Creek.
Oh yeah, they're still hungry.
I'm gonna land it right on those one's head over there.
Holy moly, what was that? Finger mullet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's amazing.
On a live video, that was impressive.
So if you're wondering what to bring for bait over here, I got the finger ball.
Those finger mullets stood no chance.
You know, we got those finger mullets messed up because this snook wouldn't have fired on them like that if it
Yeah.
wasn't for us getting them all fired up on shrimp.
Did you see that jack attack we had out here the other day? We had I think it was yesterday or the day before, we had Jack Crevalle, almost a whole football field worth of Jack Crevalle just blowing up around Johns Pass.
Yeah, I'm going to be out there with the blackout live well trying to bail out the mackerel and jacks today.
The mackerel have been crazy thick along the beaches.
Yeah, just trying to go get 500 pounds today to go.
I hope you guys can see these snook feeding like this in the video. And there's even more over here that we're not feeding. Crazy.
If you guys are wondering why we're always out of shrimp here by midday, this is why.
And Brian, you want to talk a little bit about all those pigfish you have?
Yeah, we got probably about 10 dozen left right now. I'm about to go pull my traps again, and I mean, they're prime pigfish. We took them out for a tournament this last weekend and caught over 60 reds, over 30 inches on them, and you throw a pinfish in the same spot and they wouldn't touch it.
So the pigfish works a lot better, and you separated out your pigfish, so you can come and
will eat each other's tails, and the pigfish they're friends in there. They all just snuggle up in a big pile. Or maybe your netter and you can't find them. They're in one big pile just hanging out. So they're definitely just a far superior bait to the pinfish. So
all right.
Starting to separate them.
So the pinfish have been separated from the jack, so you can come and get a dozen big pigfish for $9, and they work really well for these snook and redfish, huh?
Redfish, big trout. I mean, everything like pigfish. We took them out to the Skyway area for some gag grouper, and we didn't get any keepers. We got them up to 23.5, of course.
Yeah.
And we probably caught 20 grouper on them. And you drop down a pinfish in the same spot, it would sit 10 times as long before I got hit. I think that noise they make drives them crazy. You tail hook them, and they start making that crazy noise and shaking like crazy, and nothing can resist those things. So.
And for those guys and gals who are watching, this is Brian. He's our bait guy here at Hubbard's Marina.
Also known as Buka.
Yeah, all right, sorry.
Dylan doesn't like saying
So Buka here is our bait guy, and he just got a brand new boat, so he can get out deeper, further, and he's getting a lot bigger, better quality bait, and we're excited because we're kind of slow here at the marina, so we don't have a lot of pinfish orders. So Brian, you're catching a lot of bait for the dock, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of the goal with the new boat and having way more live well capacity is to not have people call in for pinfish or pigfish and people say, oh, we have them, but they're reserved.
Yeah.
That's kind of the goal, to never have that happen again, even in the summer.
So our goal is to always have pinfish on hand. So even if you're not going on a boat with us, you'll be able to come here and pick up some live bait to go snook fishing.
And right now with one of the boats out of here, there's, especially with red snapper season opening up and stuff in the next week or so, there's pretty much always an open slip in the morning where you guys can get in here and get your bait right from the dock. I'll usually be here first thing in the morning and save you a couple hours of trying to Siddiqui baits when you get out there and get straight to your fishing spot. So.
Perfect. Thanks, Brian.
No problem.
So as Brian was saying, red snapper season is opening back up for private recreational anglers. So that does not include our for-hire charter boats and party boats with federal permits. So if you're a private recreational angler, meaning you're fishing on a private boat, your buddy's boat, not on a charter boat or party boat, there is 6 additional red snapper days coming. Not this weekend, so not tomorrow, or not Saturday and Sunday, that's 2 days from now, but the final 3 weekends in October, every Saturday and Sunday, red snapper season will be open, but only for private recreational anglers on private boats. So that does not include the vessels here at Hubbard's Marina. We do have tons of trips going out, and we can catch tons of different kinds of fish, but unfortunately we cannot participate in this FWC private recreational angler red snapper season. But to me, it stinks that we can't be involved and take participation in it, but we did have 62 days of red snapper season this year, while the private recreational anglers only had about 30, 31-ish. So we had literally twice as long of a season. So I feel it's somewhat fair that they got 6 additional days and we did not. We're still working on getting additional days for federal for-hire boats. Don't get me wrong, that could happen for us, but at this time it is not looking that popular or that possible. But we'll find out more. I'm heading to Texas in 2 weeks to go to a National Marine Fisheries meeting, and that's when I'll get the final word. But hopefully you guys have a great day. Remember, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy. Come see us, Hubbard's Marina, inside Johns Pass Madeira Beach, west of Tampa Bay, where if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too busy. Come out and join us, guys. Have a great day.